It lets you enjoy your collection. It lets you love your collection. And you're not just neglecting it and always buying stuff, but you can always just dig in and enjoy what you have. Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with an organizational video. Ooh, we love these here. Two different things are happening. I'm going to show you how I rearranged my beauty room, because as you can see, it's a little bit of a different setup. And then we're going to organize my makeup, which you guys love these. This is where I organize them with a theme, and then we shop the stash from that themed for a few weeks or whatever the timeline looks like, and then we put it all back together. So if that sounds like something you'd like to watch, if you're curious about what the theme is, then just keep watching. Here we go. We're looking a little natural today. I didn't feel like putting makeup on, but I felt like filming, so here's what we got. Listen, we rearranged the room, so I have footage of that I will show you. And then we are going to go through my makeup collection, and we're going to split it in half. Half is going to be products I love or I'm not ready to get rid of, and the other half is going to be products that I'm just like, I like them. I don't feel a need to get rid of them, but my heart isn't attached to them. And then we're going to use that makeup to shop my stash with for a few rotations, because I'm on this journey, okay? I'm on this journey of I just want to reduce the chaos in my life, and that can mean different things, but for the sake of this video, it means I just have less stuff, and the stuff I do have, I love, and it's like collected, and it like has a spot, and when I look at it, I feel joy, and I don't feel overwhelmed. Because one thing I've learned as I've gotten older is energy is a limited resource. You have to expend so much energy at your job, with your family, friends, housework, adulting, that you want things in your life to bring you energy, and I want that to be my house. Like, I want to look around at corners of my house and be excited by what I see, to feel renewed by what I see, and to not feel like tired because I see a task that I have to do and I don't want to do the task, and then it makes me feel like shame and guilt and exhaustion. I'm just over that. When I got my makeup collection or accumulated it, I was going through a lot. I was at a stressful job, and I didn't know how to get out of it. And then some of it was through the pandemic. Not as much, though, mostly through the job situation. And shopping is just how I coped, and I'm okay with that. I've come to terms with that. But I also recognize that's not where I am anymore. So I don't feel like I should have to keep the stuff because I got it, you know? But if I love it, I want to keep it. But if it's there to be there, then I'd rather just give it to someone else. And I'm hoping that doing this type of reorganization with my makeup will help me really kind of figure out what I love, and can I downsize a little bit more? Am I truly happy with what I have? Then we'll go that route. I'm not planning on decluttering. That's not the goal, but I guess more I'm just curious. So that's what we're doing in this video. So first, let's jump in with the reorganization or the rearranging of this room. I really like it. There's still some things that need to be redone or touched up still. You'll see it in that video, and it's still the same scents, and that was like a week ago, but we'll go ahead and roll that footage. We are going to rearrange my beauty room, and today we're only going to focus on the rearranging, let me start with the overview. It's been a while since I've done a makeup room rearranging, but I've done a lot of them on my channel. So this is a room right off my kitchen, so it's pretty small. Hello, if you can see me in the mirror. I think it's like a breakfast nook, or it could be a pantry. Thank you, Morty. Okay, I think it's a breakfast nook or a pantry or something like that. It could be converted with a little construction into a half bath, but for me, it's a beauty room. Let me just give you an overview. So this is when you walk in. You see there's just stuff here that I'm slowly going through. I moved my makeup back into my Alex 5 drawer. This used to be in here, then it was in my closet, and then I moved it back in here. I use this desk as a vanity with my light, vanity mirror, I guess, on top. And then this light on the very top is just to help with background light when I film videos. And then you come over here, you just have the chair, that pillow Morty likes to lay on when I film YouTube videos. And then this has been kind of the background, but just a place that I used to store makeup, really. Oh, you can see the dog food in the kitchen off to the side. So I was storing my makeup on here in these bins for a little while, and the bins are empty now, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to reuse them in my house. This setup worked for so long for me until I moved this IKEA 5 back in here. Now I feel like there's just pockets of space that could be used better. I want to create a spot to bring a chair back in here. So if I have girlfriends over, if I'm doing my makeup, they have a place to sit, or sometimes when my girlfriends come over, they like to sit here and do their makeup and look through my makeup and all that. So I want a place to sit. And right now that isn't an option, so then it just ends up one of us just awkwardly standing. So hopefully I can fix that, and maybe that would also help multi-purpose this room, that I could like have a reading nook in here or something like that. I guess that's the main goal for the video. And I will add on this piece. I've had this room rearranged many ways, and the way that we're going to do it has been a version of this in the past. If you've been here long enough, maybe you might remember that. I'm going to put you on a tripod and we're going to get to work. Okay, I'm actually going to have to flip these. I'm going to put the IKEA 5 on the other side because I do not want this mirror to block the window. So I'm just going to have to flip-flop, which I don't want to do. Morty, what? You're just living your best life. Oh, who's that handsome guy? Who is that, Morty? Is that you? So he is 17 and a half years old, and he is blind. So, I mean, it's cute, but it's also like, poor guy. So let's help him out. It's okay. It's okay. Here's an update. So I measured it to make sure it all fit, but I don't like what I see. So I'm going to experiment with putting the shelf along here and then having a chair in front of it, and then moving the IKEA 5 back to this corner. We're just gonna play. We're just gonna play. Oh my gosh. Like I said, this is not the organizational part of the video. That shelf will push back a little bit farther, but I put my filming stuff behind it. But when we get to reorganizing, I can find a different place for it, push that shelf back just a little bit more, which will open up the area. But y'all, it's not perfect. It's a small space, but I like what's happening here. Here is the vanity corner. So we have the vanity, and then we come over here and we have the shelves, which are bare for now. We'll figure it out. And then we have the chair. A friend can sit there. It can be a reading nook, whatever. we want it to be. Morty's little pillow, so we can just pull it out when he's in here with me. And I think the IKEA 5 makes a lot of sense over here. And this is an overview when you walk in. Alright, she's cute, right? She's cute. I like it. We have the vanity here, the shelf, the chair, my makeup collection's right behind you. So we're actually going to flip around, so we're in that corner of the room. And we're just going to go through. I'm going to pull every item out, so this might take a while. And it's going to go in a category of love, 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 or I'm just oddly attached to it. And then the other category is going to be like, I could take it or leave it, honestly. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, here's what we'll do. I was thinking I would pull every product out, but I think it would make more sense to just pull out the products that I am not 100% in love with and put them in these containers, and then we can just use these to shop my stash. That makes so much more sense. My brain was about to really overcomplicate this, but she came through. Okay, so having stuff is not my issue. I don't feel like I need to have like X amount of items or a small amount of items. I don't even think I need to be a minimalist. None of that applies to me in my journey. What needs to happen is that when I look at a product, I'm like, I love her. I love her. I love her. And if there gets to be a product, I'm like, she's okay. Then I really want to love her or get rid of her, okay? That's kind of where I am with everything in my house, but including makeup. I'm okay with my makeup collection, honestly, being 3 times the size it is if I truly, truly love it. I'm exaggerating, but not really. So let's just go through. So starting with bronzers. This Milani Silky Matte, let's go ahead and put her in the bin. I think she's fine. I don't love her. I don't dislike her. I think she's fine. Love the Maybelline City Bronzer. Love the e.l.f. This is their Prime Infuse Bronzer. Mine's in Forever Sunkiss. Love the Laguna ones. So you hear it in my voice. You hear it in my voice. That's what I want for the products in here that I love. Love Nabla. Love Revlon Skin Lights. This ColourPop one, I don't know. I like it, but I don't love it. I never grab for it, so she's going in the bin. I feel the same about the Bronzilla by The Balm. Honestly, I don't even think I've really used it. I don't know. So she's going in the bin. Love Rosewood by ABH. Pretty sure it's discontinued, but I love her so much. Love, even though I don't use this Milani Glow, this one's in 4, she just brings me lots of joy, so we're going to hold on to that. Love the Physicians Bronzer, bronzers. This one is just in bronzer. Hourglass, I don't love Hourglass. I like Hourglass, but she's expensive, and I love her in my collection. So, yeah, there's that. The Infallible Bronzer. I don't think I've given this enough love, so I don't love her because I haven't used her that much, so we'll put her in the bin. Love the Too Faced Sweet Tea. She's discontinued, but we love her. Love the Glowish by Huda Beauty. And even though I don't pull for this one a lot, this Sephora Fiji, I love her a lot. Very similar to that ColourPop. So when I look at these bronzers, there's just nothing but love, excitement, just enjoy all of it. So that's where we are with bronzers, and then this is what's in the bin. Okay, let's move over to highlighters, and then we'll have to pull the palettes out from the back too. Love the Pixies, love the Nablas, love the MACs. This is Double Gleam. I have a couple of other ones in my collection being used in Makeup Basket. Love Lorac. This is an older one in Starlight. Love Milani. This one is in Dulce Perla. Love Ofra. This one is in Blissful. Love the ABH Classic Amrezy. And I actually do love the Jaclyn one. It's like a baked one in iced. So all of those bring me a lot of joy. I honestly think all my highlighters bring me joy, but we'll find out, I guess. Set this to the side. Pull this one out. Natasha Blush and Glow. Love that one. Urban Decay Sin. We love her. Revlon Skin Lights. We love her. Oh, we love Cookie by Benefit. Oh, she's so good. Becca Pearl is good. This LA Girl strobe light, let's add her to the bin. She's very neglected and we need to find out why. Same with this Revolution one. This one is a highlighter reloaded and dare to divulge. Also neglected. We need to find out why. Love the Juvia's Place one. This one is discontinued. She's kind of like Cookie. We love her. That brings me so much joy. So let's move this one to the side. And then we will go through these. Love the MAC Hyper Real Glow palette. Love the L'Oreal Lumi Bronze It. We love this Natasha Super Glow. This one is in Fair. Oh yeah, she's so good. This LA Girl in Moonlight Magic, we need to put her in the bin and figure out our life with her. Same with the Morphe Babe in Paradise. These are so neglected and I don't know why. Love the ABH Sugar, Immediate Joy. Just looking at it, we love that one. The NYX Born to Glow. Love this one so much. We have a bunch of these guys. Let's just put them in the bin because I don't even know. IBY, I don't know. Put it in the bin. I used to like this one. This is Gilded Honey by, this is Laura Geller. I don't know. I used to love her. Haven't used that one though. Let's put these in the bin. The Nomad highlighter. Yes. Let's put these Becca ones. We have Rose Quartz and Opal. I don't know. Floss. I don't know. Some of these were passed along to me and I just haven't really used them. Color Rain and Selfie. I don't know. I know I love this one. Becca. This one is in Moonstone. I love, 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 love her. And let's put this one in because I don't know. Rose Gold Glow by Revolution. They are so neglected. We have to find out why. But everything else we are keeping because we know we love and we enjoy. So let's slide it all back. Okay, so that's what we're looking like. These are all the products that I have so much joy about using. Okay, y'all, it's a couple days later. We're going to pick up where we left off, which is blushes. So there's not a lot in here that I feel like is neglected or I need to ponder a way to rotate into my uses. I pretty much love all of this stuff. Like the Milanis are great. All my MACs are great. Love them, love them. Love my Clinique. Love these ones from Huda Beauty. The Essence ones, I guess I don't use a ton, but I really like them. So I feel like we're good. The Fitbits, again, I don't use a ton. I guess, you know what? Let's add them because I really haven't used them. We have the one in 30, which is Rose. Haven't used this in a long time. So we'll throw this into the bin. And then we have another one that is in Pink Rose. And we'll throw that in. Haven't used those in forever. Love my Tarte ones. Love the Benefit Box blushes, again with Tarte. I've gone through all of these recently and I really like them and I don't feel a need to get rid of any of them. And we did get rid of one of the e.l.f. ones a while back in a weekly or bi-weekly makeup basket. So that's good. Some of these are a little neglected though, like the Real Her, Not Your Average. This is kind of a rose color blush. So, okay, we'll add that into the mix. This Lumi by AOA, I haven't really gotten a lot of use of. So, Frantic Pink, we'll add this in. Love the Ofra ones. Love the Laura Geller ones. I haven't really used this Essence blush lighter. This one's in Peachy Dawn, so we'll add that in. I also want to make sure what we add to this bin, I could do like full faces of makeup out of. I think that would be important. Love the ColourPop ones. I really like these LA Girl ones. Oh, this one I haven't really used. Kind of a dark color for me. This is the Balm in this color here. So let's go ahead and throw this in the mix because like I said, it is a little bit dark for me. It's been a while since I've used it. Also, let's add this to the mix. This Wonder Beauty. It's like a cream and a powder. No, they're both creams. So it's a lip and cheek product that I haven't used. So let's add this into the mix. Double Date, I guess is what it's called. Sweet Talker is the top and Swipe is the bottom. So we'll add that in. We have some palettes back here, but I'm okay keeping these and not really focusing in, at least on those. What do we have over here? Marc Jacobs. I've had it for forever. It's iconic to me, but we will keep it. Okay, we got a situation. Let's move these out. Oh yeah, I love my Tarte one. That will definitely stay. This Morphe one will stay. The Flower. Oh, this is a highlighter. I should go in the other drawer. What's she doing up here? This has blush and highlighter, so we keep it in. You know what? This Hip Dot one I haven't really used recently, but I think I liked it, but it's been a while, so let's add that in. And some of these are neglected, but I think we have a good bit right now, so we'll just kind of leave it as it is for now. I do these kind of challenges often, so if anything, we could do it again later and get stuff that I've maybe missed this round. Okay, the bin's getting pretty full. Love to see it. I'm excited to film my next bi-weekly makeup basket and to really focus in on some of these products and really form an opinion. Like, do I love it and I'm neglecting it and I need to spend more time with it, or is it ready to be moved along to someone who might enjoy it more? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so this is single eyeshadows, loose powders, and all of that. I've really worked hard for a lot of these categories to not have so much, and I'm actively panning a lot of these categories. So I don't foresee us pulling anything in here because I am slowly but surely working through panning all of my powders, my concealers, my primers, and one remaining foundation, our backup foundation. So I know I'm good there. Working through these pencils, I don't feel a need to like pull them and focus on them. Some of these eyeshadows, I guess I don't pull a whole lot. Like this Chella, this is Hello Beautiful. This is a nice neutral eyeshadow, so it looks pretty, but I don't think I've ever used it, so we'll add that in. This ColourPop one in Aries, I haven't really used a whole lot. I think I've only used it like once or twice, so we definitely need to add it in and focus on it a little bit. I bet this would be really pretty for like one and done type shadows. Haven't used my e.l.f. in a while. Honestly, I think I'm okay here. I'd rather focus on bigger palettes. Okay, we moved on to the floor. We have face palettes and we have eyeshadow palettes. And if you watched last week's video, it was my bi-weekly makeup basket and I said it went bad. It was the Emily Noel edit palette, the Emily edit palette. It went bad. Smell yours. But then I got a comment in that video. You guys are literally, like, I love your commitment to makeup, my makeup too. But the comment was, girl, I think we need to go through and smell all the makeup now. And, yeah, maybe. So maybe I'll grab some sniffs while we're in it. I know I love this, Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. Used it a little bit over last winter and fall and really enjoyed it. So I don't feel a need to add it this time through, but I will smell it. Yeah, Yeah, she smells fine. We have a Tarte magnetic palette. It's just empty. We have the Warrior by Juvia's Place. This is a really pretty neutral palette that I literally have not used in so long. Look, I'm just going to go ahead and grab out an empty bin so that we can add some of these palettes to it. So pretty. Give them La La Beauty. This is so pretty. I don't know that I've used this yet, but I love the neutrals with just pops of color that you can really play with it. So we'll add this. Love my Lorac Mega Pro 3. This one's really old. Let's see. It smells fine. Should I add it to this rotation? Well, we'll set it to the side. We're not going to add it, but we'll set it to the side. The Jaclyn Hill palette, the first one by Morphe. Smells fine. Morphe, this is the Boss Mood palette. I've had this one for a while. Nice fall color. The formula is a little hit or miss, but it is overall still a pretty palette. Smells fine. Okay, we love that. This ABH Norvina. I think the colors intimidate me a little bit, but I think it's beautiful, so I'm going to add this in. But look how pretty that is. And this probably would be nice to pair with some of these more neutral palettes that we're pulling. Yeah, this one smells fine, and it's the Volume 1. All right, Ofra on the Glow palette. I really like this. Obviously a face palette, but we'll leave it in. I'm not going to pull it for this little situation we're doing. Smells fine. Okay, the True Plus Lucius Lucky Glow. I remember having mixed feelings about this when I used it, so why don't we go ahead and pull it. This Natasha Denona Star palette. She's so pretty. This one's pretty old too, but I think she's still hanging in there as well. Yep, still smells fine. Alright, Morphe Jeffree Star. Haven't used this in a while. I'm not going to pull it this go around, but like I said, if we do this again down the road, definitely would like to pull it. Oh, I missed my opportunity with Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh. It smells good. Alright, and then we have another Jeffree Star. This is Orgy palette. Another neutral base palette. Not going to pull it this time through since we have those two neutral palettes, but it is, these bigger palettes in general are a little bit neglected in my collection. And it smells good. Okay. Alright, some of these face palettes. Let's do the Pure. I think some of these are a little dark for me, even though it is fair light. Still think these might be dark, but let's play with them a little bit. I pulled this recently and really enjoyed it. I need to pull it again soon. This I think is just going to be too dark for me. We'll pull it, but I don't know that I'll use it. It honestly scares me. We love the Ofras. We love the Ofras. Definitely keep that in here. What is this? Beauty Bakery. I need to pull some of these more cool tone. I'm going to keep this. It's pretty, but this BH Love in London, also cool tone. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, the rest of these are great. So done in here. We're gonna keep it moving. Keep it moving. Okay, these are my eyeshadow palettes that are more like normal size. I just kind of feel like this. I feel like it's okay to have multiple of these because I like having a variety and pulling for stuff. So like, have I pulled for this Ciate Everyday Vacation palette? No. Do I want to get rid of it? No. Have I pulled for this ColourPop It's My Pleasure in a while? No. Do I want to get rid of it? No. You get what I'm saying. So I don't really feel a need to downsize this unless it's like going bad, really. And I feel like a lot of my eyeshadows in this drawer in particular are kind of beyond the age of giving to someone. Like I've just had all of these for too long to give to anyone. I mean, a couple of them are newer than others, but they're kind of at that point like they're too old to give to people, but they're still good. So I'm just going to ride it out with them until like they go off, or if I'm like, okay, fine, I've just had it for too long, could probably get rid of it. But I do feel like powder products, you can make them last a little bit, all right? But with that said, some of these I just haven't reached for in a while. Like this is the iconic Viseart palette, dark matte. It was given to me, and I don't think I've ever used it because it's always intimidated me. Like, the person who gave it to me put the year 2017. Like, yeah. See, they're just a little old. Some of the things in here are a little old. But yeah, we're going to pull that and actually use it. This Teddy Boy. Oh, it's a nice cool tone. I don't want to get rid of my cool tones. I know I don't use them. They'd be perfect to put in this rotation. But I don't know. This one I would like to put in, this Butter London. If I've used it, it's been a while. It's passed along to me, and it looks so pretty, but I feel like I just always pass over it. So that would be a perfect thing to add into this rotation. What about this Dominique Cosmetics? Let's add this into the rotation too. Okay, how many palettes do we have? But for eyes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we pull 2 at a time, that's 3 makeup baskets. So, okay, that's fine. Let's pull just a couple more so then we can maybe work through these products for 2 months. Now that I'm sitting here, I think I want to change some of my choices because I'm like 2 months. Thinking about that timeline that we just established that we'll do this rotation for 2 months, that is all of spring. And I don't know, I feel like we should pull more like spring inspired palettes. Yeah, I think I want spring palettes. So I think we're gonna hold off on the dark matter. That's spring. Okay, that's spring. So yeah, okay, we're new direction. Spring makeup capsule. Hello, where were we this whole time? Why is this just coming to me? Oh my gosh, this was my favorite last summer, the Violet Sunset. We'll leave that for summer. This Mercury Retrograde. Yeah, that is spring. Yes, that's spring. Purples, pinks, you know, that kind of thing. Norvina. Yes, the purples, the neutrals. I think this one is iconic. From ABH. I think I like the path we're on. I still want to pull this Butter London because I think this is pretty pops of color for spring, but also pretty neutral. And I think that Dominique Cosmetics is a good option because these are kind of like pastel-y. They make me think of Easter eggs. So I definitely want to pull that. I feel like we're on to something. What about this retro palette? Berries. You know what? I think this would be a good opportunity to grab some of these like cool tone like Teddy Boy from Butter London. Yeah, I think that would be really pretty. Part of the thing I love about doing this with palettes is it lets you enjoy your collection. It lets you love your collection. And you're not just neglecting it and always buying stuff, but you can always just dig in and enjoy what you have. Kind of looking at how I'll pair these since we'll pull 2 at a time. All right, let's add just one of these smaller ones with it, like the Dominique Cosmetics. Yeah, I think this ABH palette, this big purple one, needs a neutral with it because it's so not neutral. You know what? Honestly, this Teddy palette would probably go well with these matte colors. Traditional, but like this color I think would work. Grab this, also neglected, the Nudes by Profusion. And this has some nice matte colors that I think will help blend out the Norvina and make it a little bit more wearable. Pretty combo to put together. I do still want to pull this one. Like the nudes, the Maybelline nudes. Yeah, I forgot we had this one. This has some transition colors. Okay, we're just going to put this one back. Oh my gosh, totally forgot. Okay, so we have 2 palettes here that scare me and, well, okay. We have 3 palettes here that scare me, and I'm not sure how I'll feel about them, so they're going to be more so like, we're just going to see how it works, what I think about it, potential declutters, but I want to use them a couple of more times. Okay. We have some more palettes in here. So many options. Okay. Okay, now that we've established, like, almost done with the process that this is going to be a spring makeup capsule, I wanted to go through and make sure I still had spring products of the other categories. And honestly, I think for highlighters and bronzers, they're pretty universal in terms of when you use them. And I should go ahead and say what is spring makeup for me might not be spring makeup for you, and it's okay that there's differences. And if you want to list in the comments what you think of for spring makeup, like what color stories or what products do you think of when you think spring, I would love to hear it. But yeah, bronzers I think are pretty universal. I think highlighters are pretty universal. But blushes, of course, I think what we picked is pretty springy though. Like this Fit Me by Maybelline in Rose. I think that's really pretty. This Real Her, I think it's like a rose color, and that looks really pretty. This Lumi for sure just screams spring, bright, glowy, beautiful. We love that. Forgot we pulled out already this ColourPop eyeshadow palette, but of course this is very spring as well. This Balm one is a little dark, kind of more fall in color, but I think it's fine. This Wonder Beauty, that's definitely like a nice peachy spring color. This Rose, Pink Rose, that looks really pretty, just like a little flush of color. This Essence one is really pretty. I think that would help brighten up maybe some of these darker ones. This Hip Dot one is so pretty and so spring. And this color, Radiance, actually when it made me grab Milani Luminoso, this is just like a smaller size one. But I think that these are pretty similar, and these bright colors I think is what I think of when I think about spring. So I think these will be nice to add to the collection. So for the next 2 months, when you watch my bi-weekly makeup basket, you will see me use some combination of these products. And I think it's going to be so fun. I've done these types of videos for a long time on my channel, and I think they really do help me really dig into my collection and explore products, combine products in ways that I maybe would have never done before. Subscribe. Otherwise, I hope you are all well. Thanks for being here today, and I will see you in my next video, which will be a bi-weekly makeup basket, our first one using these products. Okay, bye!